I seek refuge in God from outcast Satan. In the name of Allah, who is gracious merciful. Quran topics by Tanvir Kazmi. Chapter number 21. Prophet Lot Lut al Islam. Al Anam 6, verse 84. And we granted him Isaac and Jacob, Yaqub, and we guided both of them. Similarly, we guided Noah before that, and from his descendants we guided David, Solomon, Job, Joseph, Moses, and Aaron. We thus reward the righteous. Also Zechariah, John, Jesus, Isa al-Islam, and Elias, all were righteous, and Ishmael, Elisha, Jonah, and Lot, Prophet Lut, each of these were distinguished over all the people. Al-Araf 7 verse 80. Lot said to his people, you commit such an abomination, no one in the world has done it before. You practice sex with men instead of women. Indeed, you are a transgressing people. His people responded by saying, evict them from your town. They are the people who wish to be pure. Consequently, we saved him and his family, but not his wife. She was with the doomed. We showered them with a certain shower. Note the consequences for the guilty. Hud 11, verse 77. Whenever messengers went to the Lot, they were mistreated, and he was embraced by their presence. He said, this is a difficult day. His people came rushing. They had grown accustomed to their sinful acts. He said, O my people, it would be fairer for you if you take my daughters instead. You shall reverence God. Do not embrace me with my guests. Have you not one reasonable man among you? They said, you know well that we have no need for your daughters. You know exactly what we want. He said, I wish I were strong enough or had a powerful ally. He said, O Lot, we are your Lord's messenger, and these people cannot touch you. You shall leave with your family during the night, and let not any one of you look back, except your wife. She is condemned, along with those who are condemned. Their, appoint, their appointed time is the morning. Is not the morning soon enough? Whenever judgment came, we turned it upside down, and we showered it with hard, devastating rocks. Such rocks was designated Such rocks were designated by law to strike the transgressors. Al-Hijr 15 verse 58. They said, we are being dispatched to guilty people. As for Lot's family, we will save them all, but not his wife. She is destined to be with the doomed, punished. The messenger went to Lot's town. He said, you are unknown people. They said, we bring to you what they have been doubting. We bring to you the truth. We are truthful. We shall take You shall take your family during the night, stay behind them, and make sure that none of you looks back. Go straight as you commanded. We delivered to him this command. Those people are to be destroyed in the morning. The people of the city came joyfully. He said, these are my guests. Do not embrace me. Fear God and do not shame me. They said, did we not enjoin you from contacting anyone? He said, here are my daughters if you must. But alas, they were totally blinded by their lusts. Consequently, the disaster struck them in the morning, would turn it upside down, and showered them with devastating rocks. This is a lesson for those who possess intelligence. This will always be the system. This is a sign for the believers. Al-Anbiya 21 verse 74. As for the Lot, we granted him wisdom and knowledge, and we saved him from the community that practiced abominations. They were wicked and evil people. We admitted them into our mercy, for he was righteous. The people of Lot disbelieved the messengers. Their brother Lot said to them, would you not be righteous? I'm an honest. I am an honest messenger to you. You shall reverence God and obey me. I do not ask you for any wage. My wage comes only from the Lord of the universe. Do you have sex with the males? of all the people? Al Shu'ara 26, verse 166. You forsake the wives that your Lord has created for you. Indeed, you are transgressing people. They said, unless you refrain, O Lord, you will be banished. You will be banished. He said, I deplore your actions. My Lord, save me and my family from their works. We saved him and all his family, but not the old woman. She was doomed. We then destroyed the others. We showered them with a miserable shower. What a terrible shower for those who had been warned. This should be a lesson, but most people are not believers. Most assuredly, your Lord is the Almighty, most merciful. Al Namal 27, verse 54. Lord said to his people, how could you commit such an abomination publicly while you see? You practice sex with the men lustfully instead of women. Indeed, you are ignorant people. The only response from his people was their saying, banish Lord's family from your town. They are the people who wish to be pure. Consequently, we saved him and his family, except his wife. We counted her among the doomed. We showered them with a certain shower. It was a miserable shower upon people who had been warned. Say, praise be to Allah, the peace be upon, and peace be upon his servants whom he chose. Is God better or the idols some people set up? Al-Ankabut 29 verse 28. Lord said to his people, you commit such an abomination. No one in the world has ever done it before you. No one in the world has ever done it before you. You practice sex with the men, you commit highway robberies, and you allow all kinds of vice in your society. The only response from his people was to say, bring to us Allah's punishment if you are truthful. He said, my Lord, grant me victory over these wicked people. When our messengers went to Abraham with good news, they also said, we are on our way to destroy the people of that town, for his people have been wicked. Abraham said, but Lot is living there. But Lot is living there. They said, we are fully aware of everyone who lives in it. We will, of course, save him and his family, except his wife. She is doomed. When our messengers arrived at Lot's place, they were mistreated, and he was embraced by their presence. But they said, have no fear and do not worry. We will save you and your family, except your wife. She will be doomed. We will pour upon the people of this town a disaster from the sky as a consequence of their wickedness. We left standing some of their ruins to serve as a profound lesson for the people who understand. Al Safat 37, verse 133. Lot was one of the messengers who saved him and all his family. Only the old woman was doomed. We destroyed all the others. You still pass by their ruins by the day, and by night would you understand? Psalm 38, verse 1 2. Disbelieving before them were the people of Noah, Ad and the mighty Pharaoh, also Thamud, the people of Lot, the dwellers of the woods of Madian. Those were the opponents. Each of them disbelieved the messengers, and thus my punishment was inevitable. My punishment was inevitable. Those people can expect a single blow from which they never recover. 54 verse 33. The people of Lot rejected the warnings. We showered them with rocks. Only Lot's family was saved at dawn. We blessed him and his family. We thus reward the appreciative. He warned them about our punishment, but they they laughed the warnings. They negotiated with him about his guests. We blinded them. We blinded them. Suffer by punishment. You have been warned. Early the next morning, a devastating punishment struck them. Suffer my punishment. You have been warned. Al Tahrim 66, verse 10. Allah cites an example of those who disbelieved the wife of Noah and his wife. God cites an example of those who disbelieved, the wife of Noah and the wife of Lot. They were married to two of our righteous servants. They were married to two of our righteous servants, but they betrayed them, and consequently they could not help them at all against Allah. The two of them were told, enter the hellfire, enter the hellfire with those who deserved it.